Hey guys, it's KevyDog4. There are 28 days left until the NBA tip-off of the 2016-17 regular season. So this is day 3 of my 30 teams in 30 days series, and today's team is the Brooklyn Nets. So the roster between last season and now has changed extremely significantly. They almost don't even look like the same team. So I'll show you who's left the team first, and then I'll show you the additions. So Shane Larkin signed in Spain. Chris McCulloch is still here. Jarrett Jack signed in Atlanta. Sean Kilpatrick is still here. Sergei Karasev went and signed in Russia. Brooke Lopez is still here. Henry Sims signed in, Utah. He's signed in Utah. Donald Sloan, he signed in China. Wayne Ellington, he signed in Miami. Markel Brown signed a training camp deal with Cleveland. Rondé Hollis Jefferson is still here. Thaddeus Young was traded to the Pacers over the offseason. Willie Reed, he also signed with Miami. Thomas Robinson signed with the Lakers. And Bojan Bogdanovic is still here. So it looks like there are only a few returning players. One right here, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this team's going to look very different this year. So I'll show you the additions. Randy Foye, Luis Scola, he came from the Raptors. Randy Foye came from the Thunder, I think. Yeah, Thunder. Jeremy Lin from the Hornets. Joe Harris, who most recently played for Cleveland. I think he was in the D-League last year, and then he was traded away. But he played for Cleveland from what I can most recently remember. Anthony Bennett, Isaiah Whitehead, he's a draft pick. Grievous Vasquez, Karis LeVert, Trevor Booker came from Utah. Justin Hamilton, and then Bo Beach, Yogi Ferrell. I don't even know how to pronounce his name, so all I know is he has never played in the NBA before. He was undrafted. He's brand new too, along with these two guys. Jorge Gutierrez came from Charlotte, and Chase Budinger came from Phoenix just yesterday. So those are the additions, and the team looks very different this year, as you can tell. So I think this team is going to struggle immensely this year, mainly because there are lots of young players with little to no experience. I'm going to go back to this slide. I'll show you who those are. Let me clear this slide. I'll change colors just for the heck of it. So the players that have little to no experience, I'm not going to count the ones that were already on the team, but new guys that they have picked up. Joe Harris has barely played. Anthony Bennett. Isaiah Whitehead is brand new. He was a draft pick. Karis LeVert. Justin Hamilton, I don't think has had much experience. These three right here, and I think he's only in his second or third year. So out of all these guys, there are about over half of these guys have had very little playing experience over the course of their careers. And the veterans, they did sign a few of them, but the chemistry is going to take time to develop. So let me show you who I've got for veterans here. Randy Foye's been playing for a while. Luis Scola, big-time veteran. Jeremy Lin's been around. Brooke Lopez, he's been the roots to this team for a while now. So anyone who's played with him before on this team is going to know he's kind of the team leader, in my opinion. Let's see. Trevor Booker's been around for a few years, played for the Jazz for quite a while. Yeah, those are pretty much the veterans. So these 5 guys, for the most part, and Bojan Bogdanovic, these guys are probably going to be kind of the core of the team, especially these 3. I was going to circle them all, but here we go. These 3. I think those 3 guys are really going to be the core of this team. But the chemistry may take a while to develop, plus there's not very many of them. and that's not a whole lot of leadership to go around. So I think, despite the fact that the Sixers have finished dead last for about 3 years in a row, I think that it's going to change this year. I think it's going to be Brooklyn finishing in dead last in the East this year, one down from where they were last year at number 14. So let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment below. Where do you think the Brooklyn's going to finish this year and why? Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to get daily team overviews as I do this series. So make sure you subscribe to my channel. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.